Blood moon secrets revealed. The night I saw the blood moon hanging low in the sky, I knew something was off. The eerie glow it cast on my street made the familiar seem foreign, the mundane suddenly sinister. The neighbors had always been peculiar, with their odd hours and hushed gatherings, but I never paid it much mind, until that night. I had just returned from a late shift and was fumbling with my keys when I heard it, a low, rhythmic chanting that seemed to seep through the walls and into my bones. My gut told me to ignore it and go inside, but curiosity got the better of me. I crept to the edge of my driveway, where I could peer into their backyard through a gap in the fence. What I saw made my blood run cold. Under the blood moon's ghastly light, the neighbors were gathered around a large, stone altar. They wore dark, hooded robes, their faces obscured, save for their eyes, which seemed to glow in the moonlight. On the altar lay a figure, bound and motionless. The chanting grew louder, a cacophony of ancient words that resonated with an unholy power. I realized with horror that this was no ordinary gathering, it was a ritual. As I watched, paralyzed by fear, the leader of the group raised a ceremonial dagger, its blade glinting menacingly. The chant reached a fever pitch, and the air seemed to vibrate with an energy that was both thrilling and terrifying. I wanted to scream, to run, but my body refused to obey. Just then, the figure on the altar stirred, and I caught a glimpse of her face. It was the mailman, the one who had gone missing last week. This revelation snapped me out of my stupor, and I stumbled back, my mind racing with the implications of what I had witnessed. I barely made it back inside, locking the door behind me with trembling hands. I knew I should call the police, but what could I tell them? That my neighbors were performing dark rituals under a blood moon. As I sat in the darkness, the chanting still echoing in my ears, I realized that I was now part of their world. And as the moon faded from red to silver, I knew there was no turning back. The neighbors had revealed their true nature, and some secrets were not meant to be uncovered.